welcome to Belfast Zoo Comes to You. I'm here to talk to you this morning about our native species program that we run here. We have on site two large hives, over 2,000 bees in there, and they're actually our own native species. They're Irish Black Honeybees, our traditional honeybee here found in Europe. There's also 97 other species of bee, and over 30 of them are already listed as endangered here. So quite a dramatic decline. We've lost three species of bees already in the past 80 years. So it's one thing that we're working here at the zoo, as well as our red squirrel project, is to try and boost our native wildlife populations. So this morning, our bees have been working away. Now it's springtime, it's lovely and sunny. We have harvested our own honey for very lucky sunbears who have the nickname of the honey bear because it's such a major part of their diet and they absolutely love it. So this morning, our beekeeper has kindly cut off a few bits of hive and milked some of the honey out for it, and I'm going to stuff it in some logs as a bit of enrichment for these guys today. So what we're doing now is we're loading up our little makeshift logs. These are just tree branches but we've drilled holes into. What we're going to do is fill it up with our lovely fresh black Irish honeybee. And they freshly cut and milked this morning. So we have two little sunbears here. We have Bora, who is the eldest in the UK, 27 years old. It's a very good age. Sort of life expectancy we'd see in captivity is in around 30 to 33. Then we have the young man, Indera, at 10 years old, and he's much more boisterous now, he's being a young guy. He's very, very destructive, with very, very powerful claws, so they'll actually use those big 10 centimeter long claws to rip through this log, and very powerful jaws. And what they'll also use is their big long tongues, nearly 12 inches long, and they'll use that there to stick down these wee holes here to get every last bit of honey out. As I said earlier, they have a nickname, the honey bear, and that's because this be a major part of their diet in the wild out in Southeast Asia. So as well as they'll be getting in the wild, as well as the honey, they'll be getting a lot of grubs and the bee larvae, and that's what they enjoy most as well. So we would supplement their diet as well with a lot of invertebrates. So as well as their nickname, the honey bear, their true name is the sun bear. And it's not because they like the sun so much, it's actually because they have this crest on their chest which is yellowish white, and it's an individual marker for every sun bear there is, so it's a good way to tell them apart. And it represents the rising sun, that's what the locals interpret it as, just that lovely crescent shape. And that's why they give them the name of the sun bear. So these are our lucky bears, Bora and Indera. Bora, the one slightly further away from the camera shot, she's 27 years old and she's the oldest sun bear in the UK now. And this young guy here, this is Indera, 10 years old, so he's a young gun compared to her, and he's full of energy, and you can see he's the one that's been working away at these trees. Very, very destructive, and that's why it's so good, this type of enrichment, because it's logs, they can break them open. They have very, very powerful front claws. They're 10 centimeters long and they're designed to rip through termite mounds, which is one of the strongest structures in nature. And you can see all the damage he's done to these trees. What they'll do is they'll break through all the bark and they'll get at all the lovely tasty grubs and bugs and things. That'll be a big part of their diet. It'll be a lot of invertebrates as well as some fruits in the wild. And a major part is beehive itself, the actual honeycomb, all those little bee larvae they get in there, and also the really sweet bit is this honey. Unfortunately for these guys, they are listed as vulnerable now. They're very, very mysterious in the wild, so it's quite hard to get numbers on them. Some estimates are actually less than 1,000 now. The biggest threat is deforestation, similar to a lot of species out in Southeast Asia at the minute, where these guys originate from, all the way from Southeast China, all the way down into the Malaysia Peninsula. So it's basically setting up for palm oil is destroying these as a species. They also are still commonly used in Chinese medicine. Their gallbladders harvested and the bear bile is harvested as well for traditional medicines. So they are suffering quite badly from that. Thanks for watching. So that was us using some of our local product here made from our own endangered species, the Irish Black Honeybee, to help make our far eastern counterparts in Southeast Asia, our Malayan sunbirds, stay a little bit nicer. We're providing some much needed honey, especially in this troubled times. And remember, stay safe, wash your hands.